All right, now to give us more perspective in terms of what is happening at the moment in the Ukraine war, we're being joined by retired Lieutenant Colonel Glenn Grant, who's from the British Army and also a former advisor to the Defence Minister of Ukraine, and he's joining us live on this broadcast. Now, Colonel Grant, let me in fact start off by asking you, at the moment, in your assessment, what do you think the situation of the Ukrainian defence is in the war? Because according to reports that are coming in, the Ukrainian army seems to be suffering from a lot of desertions and the morale there is very low.
I think that you've made a good point there, and that desertions have been quite high and morale has been quite low. And partly this is because of largely this is because of the style of the leadership of the Ukrainian army. The senior generals, too many of them, have still been trying to fight using Soviet-type methods, and people just don't like that. However, there's a new army commander promoted and changed yesterday, a General Drapati, who is extremely popular, having been successful since the beginning of the war. And I'm almost certain that is going to have a morale boosting effect across the system. So how much effect that has, I don't know. But you're right in that the Ukrainian army is being pushed back. It's being pushed back, but it is actually very slowly being pushed back. And on the Russian side, the Russians are actually getting many desertions themselves. So it's not this is not a one-sided morale thing. The Russian morale is also extremely low,
right? Because
so many of them realize they're being used as cannon fodder.
Right. Now, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said that he expects that this war will come to an end in 2025. And he's also said that Ukraine may consider ceding the territory that Russia has captured at the moment in the 4 provinces to Russia, provided that there are security guarantees that are given to Ukraine as it currently now exists. Do you think Zelensky is now reading the writing on the wall that the American support which existed under Biden will not be similar when Trump takes over?
Oh, I think it's much more complex than that. I mean, in the first place, Zelensky's predictions are known for being totally wrong. And I don't see the war ending in any hurry because Putin doesn't want it to end in any hurry. He's edging himself forward quite nicely. Zelensky has to do something because, as your previous speaker said, his popularity is down to 16%. But you know, he's not got the army and a lot of people behind him for offering up land. And what he's doing actually is he's telling NATO that unless you back me and give us chance of NATO, this is going to keep going. That's his message. It's not a message about giving up land. It's a message about we're going to lose land unless you actually back us. And I don't see that happening.
Right. All right. Very interesting there. Thank you very much indeed, Colonel Grant, for joining us and getting us with that perspective there.
Thank you.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.